Welcome back, and don't worry, Lori is here. It's time for another Throwback Thursday. Joining us this morning is, of course, like I said, Lori Kent with the Local Glue Podcast.
I don't mind waiting for ice cream.
I know. I said, they said the ice cream's going to melt, so I got to cook them before, but Lori's here. Don't worry, we have our Throwback Thursday.
That's right. And we have to go back to Laverne.
Yes, we do.
So last week we talked a little bit about all the fun things that Laverne has. It's our neighbor to the east, only 30 minutes from Sioux Falls. Today I wanted to talk about three I find very fun and unique attractions in Laverne. The first one is the Blue Mound Wayside Chapel. It's a tiny church. It is the cutest little thing you've ever seen. It was built in 1963. It has six stained glass windows, 4 pews, 1 door, and it is just adorable. It holds, I think very generously, one time it had 20 people in it, but I have a feeling that was more like people stacked in a phone booth sort of situation.
Oh yeah, it looks small.
It's very, very small.
It's fitting in the palm of your hand, Lori.
Cute. It's so cute, and it's such a great place to stop. It's actually one of the places that made me really fall in love with guest books because they have a guest book in there, and I love stopping and reading where people are from that are stopping here. Hundreds of thousands of people have stopped there since 1963. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is a beautiful spot in Laverne. Another beautiful spot is Touch the Sky Prairie. This is a beautiful piece of prairie that in 2001, so it's pretty new, they put some lovely paths and some really cool signs that explained a little bit about the prairie and the grasses. And it's a really fun spot, especially if you have youngsters that are reading Little House on the Prairie or anything like that are into that whole idea. It's so fun to actually just immerse yourself in the middle of nowhere in this beautiful prairie. It is a really magical spot. Wow. But the real magic in Laverne is Blue Mound State Park. This park is fantastic, and it's a really cool park for a lot of different reasons. First of all, it's majestic. So there is a 1.5 mile long cliff that in some spots is 90 feet tall, and that's where it gets its name, because off in the distance it kind of has this bluish hue, and so that's where the name Blue Mounds comes from. And so it has beautiful hiking trails. It even has some paved walking trails. In 1937 is when it becomes a recreational area, and in 1938 the WPA comes through and does some improvements, and these improvements are really going to help put us on that moving forward to becoming a state park in the next couple decades after that, which is fantastic because they also have something super duper unique, which is a herd of bison. It is so cool.
I've been there and hiked it, and they are right there.
They
are right there. There's just a fence.
They're real bison. It's really cool. They actually did DNA testing, and they are some of the closest to a real bison that exists, which is great because they were almost hunted to extinction. And so it's so cool to be able to see real bison on the real prairie just roaming around. Luckily there is a fence.
There is a fence, but it is it feels like you're right with them.
Yeah, the fence is for us.
I'm like, there's a fence here.
Yeah, there needs to be a fence for sure. Do not pet the bison.
Still stay away from them.
Yep, definitely. But you can get pretty close, and they have even some observation points, and I don't know. This park, honestly, you could probably go 10 times and you're still just hitting the tip of the iceberg here. There's so many different trails, so many beautiful spots. It's really picturesque. I hear people have engagement photos there all the time.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, it's amazing. And it's just 30 minutes away from here. It's a really cool spot. It started as a quarry in the 1880s. Some of the rocks there were quarried for the Rock County for different buildings in Rock County, like churches, homes, and their courthouse. And that's in the 1880s and 1890s. And once that closes again, they start making it a recreational area because it's so beautiful. So how lucky are we?
Yeah, my only recommendation, I did that hike, and
Yeah.
I meant to do a 3-mile hike. It ended up being 7 miles.
Yes.
So definitely, watch where you're going. Yeah, I mean, it's so beautiful, though. You get
It
so
is.
caught up in looking around, and then 7 miles late, I'm like, okay, yeah, got about an hour left, yeah.
Right,
So.
and the car is where?
But honestly, like, so beautiful that you could just keep walking.
I
Like,
agree.
It's that amazing. So
It is.
definitely awesome. Well, thank you for being here.
Love it. Yeah, thank you.
And stick around, and we have more after the break.